Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we are at Vršič Pass, which is the highest mountain pass here in Slovenia at 1611 meters above sea level. Well, technically at the moment we are on the other side of the pass because for tonight I have two images planned out and I want to check a composition here first. Then we're gonna drive back on top where we're gonna do a short hike, wait for the darkness. I want to shoot a pano, a bit of an unusual pano up there. I'll explain more later. Then we're gonna come back down here and we're gonna take this image. And this place is just wonderful. I mean, even the road leading up here and towards the other side with its 50 hairpin bends, it's an experience on its own. But the real beauty, I think it's really on the top, because as soon as you step out of the car, you're immediately surrounded by mighty peaks. And a little bit more about the history of this road. It was built during the World War I by the Russian prisoners of war, and in 1916 an avalanche claimed lives of 300 workers. So despite its beauty, it has also a bit of a heavy history. So this is gonna be our second scene, and as you can see, our foreground element is this wooden structure. I actually do not know what it was used for, and as a backdrop we have a beautiful snow-covered mountain range. The important question is what is gonna be in the sky, and right across the mountain range, Orion will be slowly drifting across. Right, now it's time we head back towards the top. Okay, here we go. It is a little bit busy here today, but nowhere as busy as it is in summer. But you know, it's perfectly reasonable, because Vršič, after all, is a really popular spot if you want to. It's a popular starting point if you want to reach many surrounding peaks. Now we are going up there, and I know it looks quite close, but we have to make like a half circle to reach it. So let's go, and we might even catch a really beautiful sunset. There is a group of people who are practicing hiking with crampons and how to use ice axe, and overall practicing winter safety, how to walk in these conditions, which, you know, it's something I will have to do at some point also. We reached the top, people left, parking lot looks empty, so it looks like it's time for the night shift to take over. Now, this is not my first visit of this general area, and I'll show you a few highlights I got here over the years, and I'm saying highlights because I will probably forget a few. Quite a few years ago, I was somewhere there on early morning with my wife, and I got this, one of my favorite images of all times, where we had fog rolling over the mountain pass with the moon still visible and a few stars. Just below, somewhere there, I was with my friend Samo, and I got this summer Milky Way arch panorama stretching over the mountain. And just last year I repeated the same shot, but I was standing right over there, and I got this one. It is much more beautiful and clean composition. Behind those peaks there is a beautiful place called Slemenova Špica. I was there with my good friend and astro buddy Uroš Fink. I think I got 2 images there. One was Orion rising. I got that one with Samyang 135, and I also got a winter Milky Way arch panorama. And if I spin you once again, right up there on this peak, I was there a few years ago with one of my best friends, Nino Ferelli, and up there I got no doubt my best astro image till this date, with winter Milky Way arch stretching over these mountain peaks. Earlier I mentioned that we will try to capture a different kind of panorama from here. You know how we have a classic summer Milky Way arch panorama and winter Milky Way arch panorama. Well, during this time of the year we can actually capture a third pano, and if I show you this on photo pills, here we will have Cygnus setting, that's towards the west, and it will arch across the sky, and here Orion will be rising. So this is our goal for tonight. I hope it will come out nice. Now I will take a few moments just to enjoy. You know how every person has their favorite moment or moments. I mean, you just kind of feel it in your gut. And for me, this is it. This is this moment. Winter, snow, just a beautiful landscape with the first stars showing. And I don't know, it's just something about the winter here in the mountains, because it's so quiet and it's hard to explain. It kind of feels like the snow just chokes all the crazy sound this world produces. Our landscape portion of this panorama is gonna look more or less like this. I actually got this image when I was here back in November, but as you can see, the landscape looks quite underwhelming. So I guess tonight is our chance for a retake. I'll start shooting this 360 pano the same way I shot it before, and this means I'll start behind the arch where it's least important. If I start in the middle, I could get some problems with the stitching and so on, and I want to avoid that. Now, the gear. I'm using a standard ball head. I didn't bring a wedge with me because I want to keep the weight down as much as possible. Star tracker is Move Shoot Move Nomad. Then I have Move Shoot Move V-plate, index sync rotator, and pano head. This combination is really great for shooting panoramas. For sky, I will use astro modified Nikon Z6 with Viltrox 16mm. And for landscape, I will have to use stock Nikon Z6 because I love Viltrox 16mm. It is a great lens, but with one massive problem, and that is it produces infrared reflection, which is quite visible on the images. There is a massive light down in the valley illuminating the mountains. I hope it won't cause too much problems on my image. And here is the final image. I could say it turned out quite well, but it was actually quite a challenging image to process because of the light pollution down in the valley and washed out colors in the sky. Luckily, we could say H-alpha filter saved the day. We are back at the second location. I had to cut short both the vlogging and shooting on the first location because I did some checking and I would not have made it back in time to shoot Orion when it would be in a perfect position. I usually shoot 360 panels with 16mm lens, 2 minutes per panel, but I did some checking in Planet Pro app and I had to reduce the exposure time to 1 minute per panel. And looks like I made the right call because Orion is at this moment in a perfect position. I'm done with RGB images, so now I'll add Astronomik 12 nanometers clip-in filter. Just like so. And here is our second and final image of the night. I actually ended up shooting this one as a vertical panorama, because when I was up there, with Orion being so low above the mountain peaks, it kind of felt I have to add another row just to give the image a little bit of extra something. Well, looks like this is the end. Did Vršič deliver? I'll let you decide on that. All I know, it was a proper winter night under the stars, and frankly, I can't wait to come back to this place because I'm sure there are a lot more compositions to be found around here. Anyway, if you made it so far, thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. Take care and bye bye.